Look at these 4 vans. Really? Look at them. One of these HVAC companies offers a 100% money back guarantee. One of them has 500 5-star reviews, and one of them will literally rip you off. Can you tell me which is which? Of course you can, because they all look exactly the same. This is what we call the commodity trap. And here's the brutal truth about your business. If you look like everyone else, the customers assumes you are like everyone else, and if you're like everyone else, why on earth should they pay you a premium? When a customer cannot distinguish between 2 products based on value or brand, their brain defaults to only one measurable metric left: price. In this video, I'm going to show you why playing it safe with your branding is actually the riskiest thing you can actually do, and I'm going to put your business through 3 surprise tests to see if you're invisible to your customers or not. Let's dive in right away. First of all, the safety fallacy. Let's talk about risk for now. Most business owners are terrified of it. You look at the market leader in your city, maybe it's Bob's Heating and Air, and Bob has been around for 30 years. His vans are white, they have red and blue letters, and a picture of a flame and snowflake on the side. You think, well, Bob is rich, so I should do that. Here is the insight that will save you millions. You're copying the result of Bob's success, not the strategy that got him there. Bob succeeded despite his generic HVAC branding, usually because he started 30 years ago when there was no competition. He had first mover advantage, and you don't. If you drive past a field of black and white cows, after 5 minutes you stop noticing them. They become background noise. But if you saw a purple cow, you would pull the car over. You would take a picture, you would tell your friends. In the home service industry, being safe, being the black and white cow, is actually dangerous. Being safe means you are invisible. Being the purple cow here is the only safe bet you have left. And if you see, this might be a smaller one, but still this is probably the most noticeable one. Part number 2, the template economy. Welcome to this. Most home service brands are built on the path of least resistance. You go to 99 Designs or Fiverr or your local guy who wraps trucks, and you ask for a logo. What do they give you? They open a library of stock HVAC icons they have used for the last 50 clients. See these? The generic house outline, the swirly airflow symbol, all of these cookie clutter stuff. Same with this. It lists 50 bullet points: AC repair, furnace installation, heat pumps, duct cleaning, IAQ solutions, whatnot. And when your van lists a lot of different services, the customer reads none of them. Most contractors talk about 3 things: price, speed, certifications. But nobody waking up in a 95-degree home is thinking about your certifications. Yes, they do care about that, but they're not thinking about that. They're thinking about safety, trust, comfort. They're thinking about letting a stranger into their home. Feelings sell the job. Logic justifies it. If your logo looks like a template, you're not signaling trust. Believe me, you're signaling cheap. Coming to section number 3, color psychology, the blue-red trap in the home service industry. There's a reason why 90% of HVAC companies use blue and red. Blue signals cooling, red signals heating. On paper, it makes sense. But here's the trap. When everyone uses blue and red, those colors lose their meaning. They don't say cooling and heating anymore. They say generic HVAC contractor. Look at this. A pink plumbing van. Is pink a home service color? No. Does it make sense logically? No. But does everyone in that city remember this? Absolutely. The goal of branding is not to fit in. It is to own a memory slot. If I say the brown truck, you know exactly who I mean. If I say the orange home improvement store, you know exactly who I mean. What color do you own in your city? If the answer is blue or red, you are in trouble, my friend. Now coming to the surprise test. We are going to apply the 7-second rule. If your brand leaves a generic impression in the first 7 seconds, customers file you away as noise. Test number 1, the thumb test. Pull up your website right now, please, and then cover your logo with your thumb. Does the site still look like your brand, or could it be any HVAC, plumbing, roofing, landscape business in the city? If your answer is it looks different, great, you have done quite good job with your branding. But if your website looks like any other website in your city, you've got to work, my friend. Test number 2, the parking lot test. If your van is parked at Home Depot next to 3 competitors, could a stranger describe yours clearly? Think about that. Could they say, call the company with the giant polar bear, call the guys with the bright pink van, it was white with blue letters? Think about it. If not, you've got to work on your branding. branding. Test number 3, the name game. Does your name sound like a category description, city name, heating and cooling, advanced climate systems, or does it sound like a brand? Brand names stick. Descriptions fade away. I'm not telling that you shouldn't use descriptions. I'm just saying that when you are wrapping your van, or at least when you're having your company name, initial letters and initial words should be something that sounds like a brand and sticks in your customer's head. Coming to conclusion on why most home service brands look like every other company in their city. Please stop trying to look like a professional HVAC company and start trying to look like a brand, because in a sea of sameness, the most expensive thing you can do is be boring. Don't be the black and white one. Be the one your customers actually remember. I'll see you in the next video. Till then, bye-bye. Have a great day. And if you need any help with your marketing, branding, or systems in your home service company, feel free to book a call with me and my co-founder Ben. And yeah, we are very happy to actually tell you what you need to do without actually pushing any of our services. Thank you. I'll see you in the next one. Till then, bye-bye. Have a great